Hello. What's up? What's up? Welcome, everyone. Welcome into my live room. The room is working and on. Hello. What's up, Shirley? Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Sarah. How are you guys? Oh, there we go. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
What's
Hi.
up? Everyone, welcome Larray and Avani Gregg. Woo!
Yay!
How are you guys today?
Good.
How are you, Larray?
Decent.
Yeah? Larray.
Greg, what are you
Where'd he
doing?
go?
What are you doing?
This
Sorry,
man
I
is...
don't know. My manager took the phone and was like texting or something, but
How are you doing,
but
Larray?
I'm doing amazing. How are you? I miss you guys so much. What the heck?
I'll miss you too,
Miss
Larray.
you.
So welcome. So today we're going to be doing a little 30-minute chill and talk sesh. So I have a series of questions and topics that we're going to just go over and talk about kind of whatever.
Okay.
And yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay,
Perfect.
bet. Sounds fun.
So
Also, Chase, your profile picture looks so sick. You too, Avani. What is that?
Thanks.
I like your eyeliner and your profile picture, Larray. You
I
look
look a llama. I don't know who made this my profile picture, but I want to change it so bad.
Isn't that a recent photo?
Yes, and I hate this picture. Greg, what the heck?
Nah, I think it looks dope as the fuck.
Thank you.
So we're gonna start with one question that I have for the two of you, and is hold on.
Take your time.
What is? Oh my god! Wow. Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
I
Well,
want
hello
you.
everyone in here. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't drank water today, go drink some water. If you're in school, pay attention, or I'll tell your parents.
Oh my god! I forget. People are literally at school right now.
People are probably at lunch break listening to this like with their AirPods.
I'm going through
That's
and
so
reading
true.
everyone's names.
Yeah, there's so many people in here, and you can see everyone's faces too, which is
So
cool.
Ray, you're so pretty. Amber, you're so gorgeous too. Okay, y'all are so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, ask your questions, Chase. I'm very
Okay, so my
curious.
first question for the two of you is, what is your biggest inspirations personally and/or professionally?
Avani, you go first. I have to think.
Wait, could you repeat that?
What are your biggest inspirations personally and/or professionally?
Oh, I haven't even thought about that in a long time. I guess, let's just say what inspires me in both ways because my life on social media is no different than in person and personally. I would say just everyone always like looking at my stuff. I guess that's what inspires me to keep doing my job and being who I am.
That's a good answer. I would kind of say the same thing generally. It does inspire you to keep working harder, seeing the love on social media every day.
Yeah.
I agree.
Something I talk about a lot. I think that's like one of the big like one of the biggest things. But if you feel like you're in like a state of drought where you don't feel the love, like it almost feels like you're like demotivated. But when you feel like super loved and cared about, like you feel like hell yeah, like let's do this. I want to keep going. I want to go outside and take photos and dress up and look cool. And whereas like
Yeah.
there are times where I've wanted to do everything but that.
Yeah.
What about you, Laura? What's your
Um,
biggest inspiration?
Sorry, I was sharing something. My biggest inspiration, I think it would be my family. I just honestly want to make them proud and seeing grandma and my mom working like so hard as being single parents or mothers. It makes me like want to like just do the absolute most and fight for them because women go through so much. So like seeing the two women that I love the most go through so freaking much to make sure I was like okay and had like a place to live and eat makes me like work harder and is more passionate and just kind of want to like see them happy and like have them just relax and just not have to worry about anything, I guess.
Yeah,
But
I feel the same way about my family. I feel like at the end of the day, you wanna kind of come up for your family, especially when they're so proud and supportive of kind of what you do.
yeah,
Like, and I see
that's
that
pretty much it.
I see that like a lot in Avani too. You've kept your family like closer than anybody that I've known. So what do you think about that, Avani?
Yeah, I mean, if they weren't there for me, I would not be on social media at all. I'd
Yeah.
be back in school, back in my hometown, not living my best life, and they've helped me through everything to get me to where I am today. And like they are a big inspiration, but I think they come they come first, and then it's like who else can motivate me to stay on this level so that I can help provide and make sure my entire family is happy.
Yeah.
It's a great way to look at it. I I actually recently took my mom to the VMAs because I wanted to
I
show
saw
my
that. That was
mom
so cute.
show my mama that I love her.
She looked so good on the red carpet too. She ate that.
She ate. I have a bunch of more questions for you guys, and I wanted to ask the next one being, what do you think your best quality is, and what do you think's your biggest flaw?
Oh my god.
What
They're gonna be juicy ones.
is my best quality?
I would say can we answer for each other? Wait. I
Yeah.
don't want to say your flaws. I don't know your flaws. Okay, for me, I would say my best quality is I think I'm I'm super fuck. This is so hard. I would say my personality. I feel like I'm really outgoing and I can like talk to anybody, I guess. My biggest flaw is that I have really bad social anxiety. With me having such a good personality, like my anxiety always takes
Me.
over when I'm in like groups of people that I don't know or like it's Kevin Wong or some shit. Like it's I just have really I just have really bad anxiety and I think that's my biggest flaw and I wish it didn't exist because I wish I could be able to talk to anybody, but I get super nervous.
I
Okay. That
fully agree.
that makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
because my flaw is the exact same. Um, I think my best quality is I always want to put everyone like
Before
not like
yourself.
because I think I'm good mentally and like everything with my life. I think I'm like at a good point where I can like now fully help others, and I've been
Yeah.
helping people my entire life, and that's all I ever want to do because that like makes me happy. And they
Yeah.
always say to do something that makes you happy, and helping other people is what makes me happy. So I think that would be I was lucky to have that as a quality, I guess, to say.
Yeah. I could
Yeah.
still see you doing that.
You're very sweet and thoughtful, and I know like so many people are thankful for that, and I know that like I kind of have the same trait as well when it comes to me being nervous, especially around like either when it's paparazzi or like interviewers. I felt like the other day when I was at the VMAs, I did 25 interviews back to back, and I like was so nervous and shook
Oh,
by
what's
all of
crazy
I
the
though is that
bet.
questions.
Chase, I watched your interview at the VMAs and you did so freaking good. And also your
You
outfit
did.
was so good.
Thank you so
I'm mad you
much.
didn't perform. I was expecting American Sweetheart live.
Right. If I was in that situation, I'd probably just sit on the floor and start crying like mid-interview. So,
Dude, well, I fully wanted to. I was not sure what was happening. I
Oh,
also had to keep track of my mom, which my mom likes to wander and talk to my fans.
yeah.
So like
oh,
I'll kind of lose her in the crowd a little bit, and then on top of that, like I'm getting asked like the craziest questions of my life
yeah.
by these interviewers. Like they're asking like my inspirations, my favorite like VMA performances and all this shit. I'm just like, holy fuck, like what is going on right now?
I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly. I think my best trait is both a blessing and a curse. It could be my confidence, because I feel like
Mhm.
I
Oh
can seem
yeah.
very confident and play things off, or I can seem very fucking nervous and completely blow it. So I think
Yeah.
my best trait is also my worst trait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Um,
You honestly do have great confidence. I always tell you that, like, you have like a really easy personality, and it's hard to hate you because you're so sweet and just so confident when you talk to people. I don't know how you fucking do it. And
I don't
also,
know.
you need to stop looking so deeply into people's eyes when you talk to them, because your eyes are so evil looking. It's kind of scary.
Evil looking?
You have blue eyes, and you do not break eye contact, and it's the scariest thing I've ever had to go through in my entire life.
All right, that's a great way to look at it. I feel otherwise. I feel like I get awkward, and sometimes I'll like start like rambling about the most random shit that doesn't even make sense, and then people are like, "Dude, Chase, what are you saying? Like, do you need help?" That's what I think when I'm talking. But yeah. So this leading into the next question, I feel like this is a good bridging question. What do you think is the scariest thing you've ever done?
Become it. Download TikTok. um, I honestly don't know. Scariest thing I've ever done.
Take it away, Avani.
The scariest thing that I have ever done was trust a lot of people on social media with my life.
Oh.
Good way to answer that. Why is that, Avani?
Because a lot of people I thought were trustworthy and nice took my insecurities that I would like to talk about and like things that I like to do and turned it against me
Mm-hmm.
in like the worst times possible. So I really watch what I put out now. But like honestly, I've put so much of my life out on social media because I always saw the world as being good people, and
Yeah.
that didn't go down the right way. And that
Yeah.
at the very beginning, I think that's what scared me the most. And that was like a make or break for if I wanted to keep doing social media. But obviously, I have stayed on. So
Yeah.
something good has come out of it as well.
Mm-hmm. I think one thing to lead off of that is a lot of people take kindness for granted in this world, and I think a lot of people have kind of seen that sort of like when it comes to people like using you, or when it comes to people like filming you doing whatever, or like just kind of taking advantage of just like how sweet of a person you are. You're like not like you're like more afraid to kind of stand up for yourself, because you're always thinking like, oh, what would people say, like wouldn't he be mad, it makes you more scared of confrontation, because
Mhm.
you build like this big like chest piece of armor that like blocks all this from yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to social media and to everything, you like have to put up a shield um, with everything, and it makes you have to be nicer to everyone, and it's kind of weird and it's hard to explain, but I bet you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly. I mean, I could go on for days explaining that exact like
Yeah.
feeling, but we don't have days. So let's just sum it up.
The scariest thing I've ever done was probably go to Fright Fest. That shit
What's
was
right? Is that like a
Right
scary
the I
convention?
whatever they call it, Horror Nights. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
they had that, and
Should we go this weekend?
we have to. It's
I
so
want to
much fun,
go.
but it's so scary. They had this one Us. You guys know the movie Us, where they're all like
Mm-hmm.
in red suits and they just look at you and they like hold
Yeah.
knives, and it's crazy and creepy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so they had one of those for at Universal Studios, and it was like the biggest, like, oh my god, it was the biggest haunted house I've ever been in my life, and it was fucking terrifying. And they were like following you around, just staring at you, like eyes like more wide than I've ever seen anybody with eyes before. Like, it looked like they were like seeping into your soul. It was creepy. So I guess that would be a different take on what's the scariest thing I've done in my life, but
That is
that
pretty
would be my
scary,
answer.
though. Okay. Thank you.
What about you, Larray?
The scariest thing I've ever done was, I think, I I don't know. This is a hard one. I would say, I would say when I post canceled, I was scared that people were gonna hate me. But yeah, that was the scariest thing I've ever done because I had really bad anxiety posting it. It was
Yeah.
really scary.
Hey, I mean, it's worth it. It all pays off in the end, though,
It did. I thought I was gonna get jumped or like assassinated. I'm not gonna lie.
huh? Just Bryce Hall assassinates you for calling him smelly
Wait, oh
balls.
my God, stop! Because I can see it happening. I'm scared. Please stop. Me getting literally beat up by all the sway boys. No.
I almost got beat up by the Sway Boys once.
Oh God, no. Stop. The video of Avani running inside the building to edit. Oh,
That was so
Jesus.
funny. I was just
Okay.
going to go grab my friend too, and they were
It
like,
looks
"Oh,
so
she's
dramatic.
about to beat somebody up."
Avani, would you say you have RBF? Because that was a hilarious situation. That day was just so funny to look back on.
Yes, I do. There's just certain times where people will get pictures and videos of me just like normally walking, but like my RBF is so bad.
Oh, it's
Like
scary.
when I do fittings, I don't realize that like sometimes my face is in the picture and they're like, "Oh my gosh, like she has to hate this." Like it's like the worst thing for her. It's like, no, that's just my resting face.
For real. I have a funnier question to lead to, and that is, what is your most embarrassing moment that you've had?
Oh.
Chase, you go first.
Hell yeah, I'll take it away. I've had a planned answer for this, and I say it every time because it is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done, or like moment, I guess. And that was when we were doing the push-up test in freshman year in high school, and we were all had to line up on the wall. So we were all on one side of the wall, and one of my friends, he was a fucker. He was just always out to get in trouble, and he decided to take my shoe in the middle of gym class and run to the other side of the wall. So everyone, nothing to do, just sitting there waiting to do their push-up test, was just watching me like run after my shoe with one shoe on. And he was taller than me by like a foot, and
Yeah.
he just straight up pantsed me in front of everyone.
Oh,
Oh
And
my God. I would have called.
and I cried. That was like my
Yeah, I would
most
have called
embarrassing moment.
warfare.
It was the talk of the school that day. I wanted to fucking run away. But it's funny to look back on now.
Actually, a black
So sad.
passion. Can't trust nobody.
I don't even know. What have I done that's embarrassing? I can't even think. I don't know. Wait.
Um.
Larray, you wanna to take this one while we give Avani a moment
Okay, so
to
this one's low key like it's a moment. It'll probably scare you off. But I went to my best friend's house in Arizona, and his mom's like a bruja. She loves crystals and spirits and stuff. And I was telling her how like I was going through like emotional stuff and like I needed to be cleansed. So she did a ritual on me and pulled my tarot cards and like made me drink something like some black liquids, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, this is in my house, so I slept in the guest room. And also my friend fell asleep next to me because we are watching TV. So then at 3 in the morning, no one, they failed to tell me that this spell literally cleanses your body. So I had diarrhea on myself in the bed
No.
next to him. Yes. And you know what? What's even worse about it is that I didn't even realize until I fully got into the shower and I go, what? And then I moved the covers and there's full poop in the bed.
No.
Yeah, but apparently that happens when like someone does like a cleansing something on you. But I honestly think she just gave you laxatives and didn't fucking tell me.
That could have happened. That could have fully happened.
I don't doubt it.
Dude, laxatives are no fucking joke.
Wait, how would you know?
No, I've, you know what? I plead the fifth. I'm just kidding. No, I have sisters, man. I know what lax
Okay,
things are. I have two sisters
okay,
and a mama.
that is true. Come on, sisters and a mom.
But yeah. So that's that's kind of rough. I would cry, dude. I would literally would
Oh
not know
no,
what to do.
I was so embarrassed, but they were very respectful and nice because they knew that it was gonna happen, but just failed to tell me, I guess, or thought I was gonna get up in the middle of my sleep. But I fully slept through that shit, literally.
What? I don't know why they would do it at night. I would take it in the morning.
You know, some people are just crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that the outcome wasn't as bad, but
I mean, it cleansed me, so thank God.
no, for sure cleansed you. Funny. Have you thought of one, or do you not have an embarrassing moment?
I have one. I was trying to think of like a topic of like what I did embarrassing like during that time, but I'm just gonna do one related to like school. I
Hmm.
think when I had to like transfer gyms because I was a gymnast, I ended up going to one for a little bit that I did not like, and I would do anything in my power to not have to go after school. And I remember this one, I think it was in fifth grade. I can't, no, I was like in third grade or something. I went to school crying. Tried to get out of going to school. I faked being sick. Didn't work. Ended up having to go to school, still crying. And I remember standing and sitting in the middle of my classroom for like 2 to 3 hours, just bawling my eyes out. It's like fully, like no one did anything. Everyone was in school that day. I mean, attendance was
What?
full, and I sat in the middle of the room and cried. And I
Okay,
still had to go to practice afterward.
What? Wait, was this after school or like during school hours? You were just crying in the room.
During school hours, when I first arrived, I literally had a tantrum in the middle of the class, and no one did anything.
Was it
I'm
like the
glad no
first
one had
day?
phones. No, it was like middle, so like I knew everyone there.
Oh, okay, so then not
It was
as
like
bad.
elementary school vibes.
If that was like your first day of like high school and you just got to new school and there's like, dude, why is this new girl crying? It would have been so, I would have felt so bad. But they all knew you, so why? I don't get why they wouldn't come up and like say something. That's kind of
some
fucked
kids
up.
are literally just evil.
Yeah, for real.
It's
No,
so
they're just
funny.
like, ah, she's just crying. It's whatever.
Yeah, they're. I probably cried a bunch of times in that class. They're probably used to it. That's just the only time I remember because that's when I transferred gyms and I was not happy about having to go.
I feel that. I used to. I used to just show up to school and like put a hoodie up, and then I would put my earbuds in, and I would just
Oh,
fall
you were
asleep.
that kid.
I
You
would
were
just fall
literally
asleep
that kid.
and just cry in class. Not like that, dude.
Oh.
But
I
like
used to.
I would have those days where I just like wanted to tune everybody the fuck out, which was a lot because it started to get like really like high school started to get really dark for me, so I started to just
Yeah,
like get into
just
like
doing
the
your own
anxious
shit
state.
and like,
Yeah,
yeah, as you
I was
should.
just like homeschool.
it was
Bye.
right when I first
Goals.
started like right when I first started like doing well on social media, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm going to online school. Mom, this
Yep.
sucks. Like, and that's when it actually happened. It was like right around the time I started to do that. But
Oh my
normally I
God.
was just a talkative kid, but then I got like really
Quiet.
depressed. Yeah,
Same.
I wanted
Well,
to.
hey, both of you are so pure and full of energy now and like are good people to be around.
Thank you.
And
Mm-hmm.
you know what?
Thank you.
Bullying, maybe it was needed because now y'all are amazing people now.
All right, you right. You right.
You know what? You're right,
She's
man.
onto
You
something.
got it. You should talk something.
I know that's right.
I have
I'm
a
dead.
I have a follow-up question for you guys. I have my debut album dropping today. It's called Teenage Heartbreak, and
Wait, it's
so it's
coming out
Yay.
today?
coming out tonight at 9 p.m.
Oh,
Pacific
wait.
Standard Time.
Okay, all I'm
Yes.
gonna say is y'all, Chase played it for me in the car. I've heard almost every song, and y'all are not fucking ready. Chase is gonna take over the fucking world.
Thank you,
As you
Larray.
should.
Thank you. Thank you
As you
so
Welcome.
should.
much. I
As
needed
he
that
is.
hype speech. That made me feel good about myself. So, in honor of Teenage Heartbreak coming out, I wanted you to describe a heartbreak and your best advice for anyone that's going through one.
You did not just do this.
Hell yeah, I went there.
And I plead the fifth.
Ray, you don't have to plead the fifth. It's okay.
Oh, yes, I do.
It's any heartbreak, Larray. Has there been more
Maybe
than one?
friendship.
Maybe friendship.
Okay, you're right. I could do friendship. One time, my cat ran away. It was so sad.
Your cat ran away?
Yes, I never felt heartbreak like that. Like, bitch, I fed you. Give me
Oh my
at least send me a
God.
Venmo.
Venmo me for my therapy after losing
Yes.
Oh my God.
What cat was it? Is it recently?
Yeah, but we found him, but like it's just it's so fake of him to just run away. Like,
Make
Yeah, I
him
would
pay
not
rent.
forgive him. I would be like, you knew you could have came home at any point and you chose not to.
it's so
Because
sad.
most cats know, like they'll be like neighborhood cats, so they'll just come home like randomly.
Right, but he fully was like,
He's just like, I'm out.
yeah.
Yeah, it is a little fake. Fuck that cat. It's fine.
Wait, what? He's still my cat.
Oh, never mind.
Just kidding.
We love you, kitty.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What about you, Avani?
I would say I've had a few friendship heartbreaks, I would say, and
Mhm.
overcoming those is just me realizing that everything happens for a reason and that I shouldn't be expecting something from someone when they haven't even learned how to provide it.
Yeah.
Just time.
You're gonna make me cry. Stop it.
I used to be friends with a ton of kids, but like at a point I realized that like not a lot of them really truly wanted to be friends with me, and I had to kind of realize that for myself, and like the way I realized that was by finding like a new group of friends, which was um, very refreshing for me. But it was almost like an eye opener. Sometimes you kind of see the way you're treated when you start to meet people that treat you the way you want to be treated, and then you're like, whoa, damn! Like I wish, like A, B, and C like treated me like this, and then it like makes you go
Right.
back and reflect on that friendship, or like try and fix that friendship. But sometimes they're not even there to put in the effort for you.
Exactly.
That was very well said.
Thank you.
Of course.
I would say my biggest heartbreak, I had a really sad 7th grade relationship, and when I say sad, I mean like depressing. As in, I was dating this girl for a little bit, and I really started to like her. It's like one of my first like full on like real crushes, and I ended up. This is like a juicy story. It wasn't something I could wrap my head around as a 7th grader. It took me so long to like fully like realize it, but so we were dating for like 2 months. Then that's not even that long, right? But in 7th grade, that's like the longest time in the whole wide world. Like that was like you've been dating for a fucking year, and everyone's like, oh my god, they're still together. Holy shit! After 2 months, and so this person started to kind of slowly fade away from me a little bit, and it was kind of weird because like at that point in the relationship where it feels like they're distant from you. And me in 7th grade, I really did not know like what to kind of do with myself after I started to realize it a little bit. And then I got put into a group chat on Kik. If you guys know what Kik is,
Oh my gosh.
that was the texting app of the day. And they put us in a group chat. It was me, my girlfriend, and her ex's best friend. And they started like typing in it like, yo, like Mr. Steel girl, ha 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 ha, like all this corny shit like in middle school. And I was just like, haha, babe, like what is he talking about? And then the next day I got broken up with, and I was so confused. And then a week later she posted on Instagram, and she was like making out with him in a photo and posted on her feed, and like all of her friends were like hyping her the hell up, like, oh my god, like we would have never expected this, like
Hey
oh my
Chase.
god, like
She's so
go you, all this shit.
quirky.
Yeah, no, it was, and it was the
Chase,
craziest shit
I'm
ever.
gonna ask you one question.
So I found out I got cheated on through Kick. That's
Just
how I
just
found out.
just one question. Just one quick question.
What's up?
What's this bitch's address? I just want to
Send
know.
it. Send it now.
Send it so I
My
could send my
sister,
nukes.
my sisters, oh, like one of my sisters never forgiven her, and then like a few years later, she kind of, the one that cheated on me really saw kind of where I was getting to in life, and started to try and become friends with one of my sisters, and she joined the cheer team, and my sister was the cheer captain, and like got really close with her, and so I ended up actually seeing her a lot more like 3 years later, and I never could look at her the same. I was just like, you. It's like, I can't stand you. Like, yeah, but she was best friends with my sister. So
Well,
years
just
later, isn't
go
that
there.
crazy?
If I see her, I'm running her over. That's all I'm gonna say. In the
I have
nicest possible.
So right now we're gonna go into a speed round of questions. Are you guys ready for that?
Yes.
So I'm gonna start off with the first one is, what is the food you could eat every day?
Wait, go again. I didn't hear you.
What is the food that you could eat every day of your life and be fine with it?
French fries.
I was
French fries?
just about to say that.
Yeah,
No way.
it's like you can't go wrong with French fries. You just can't go.
You're lying, Avani. No way. I would say lasagna because I am a man of taste. And
Wait,
I love pasta.
who eats like lasagna?
Lasagna is so gas, and it's got like 4 different like
No,
food
babe.
compartments in
Lasagna
it.
will give you gas. All that cheese.
Yeah, I'm a big cheese guy, bro. Like I love Taco Bell, and I love In-N-Out, and like I love all of the pastas and Mexican food. Like that kind of stuff will not do you too well on the toilet, but will do you a great time when it comes to a good meal. But
That is
that's
true.
all I have to say.
True.
So, are you guys a morning or a night person?
Night.
Night.
I agree, even though I'm like neither. But I
Well,
would.
Chase,
I'd
duh,
say.
you're a vampire.
Vampire.
It's true. What's your favorite coffee order?
I don't drink coffee, but I like matcha green tea.
I like
Taste?
cold brew.
Cold brew. Cold brew is good. That shit gets you going. Like makes you want to run a mile.
Yeah. It's like,
I get a vanilla iced latte with oat milk.
no, tell your real order, because I remember we went to Starbucks and you had this complicated ass order. Tell your real order.
Okay, so this has been my mom's order since I was 6. It's a venti coffee frappuccino, double blended with 2 sweetened loaves blended in, half a cup of peppermint with
When I heard him say that shit, I was like, bitch, what is wrong with you? You need a therapist. What type of secret menu?
Order.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's the spiel, man. I mean, it's genuine, it's real. That's my mom's coffee order, and so occasionally I'll be craving it and I'll get that, but other than that, I'll just settle for iced vanilla latte, because that drink has a far amount of sugar that the latte has less of, you know. And then what's the last book you've read or listened to?
My book, Backstory by Avani Gregg.
Hell yeah. By now, New York bestseller.
What's the last book I read? I think it was the Bible. I don't remember.
The Bible?
Mm-hmm.
It's my
How long
favorite.
ago was that?
When I was 12.
When you were 12. That little voice you did. I read a Spider-Man comic book on the flight to New York, so I'll just say that.
Nice.
Yeah, super nice. What's what the hell? A secret fantasy or dream? Question mark.
To be invisible, or to I wanna become a vet for a day. and like
Okay,
take care of
pretty
Good
their
answer.
own.
good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically superpower. Let's go for that. What's your
Okay.
superpower? To be invisible?
To be invisible or to shapeshift?
What about you, Avani?
See, I was gonna agree with being invisible, but like I'm like already invisible.
Oh, she's so you're cracking
So
Wow.
up.
quirky and
Yeah,
cute.
she's so quirky.
Oh my gosh.
Um, to I don't know. Oh
I
my
could see
God, I
you.
don't know.
I could see you having like laser beams come out of your eyes. I don't know.
Ooh, I want
Ooh.
that.
I could
I would
so see
either
you doing
be
that.
Make it happen.
I would
Make
either want to be I would either want to have flight or be able to like be like Poseidon because that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
like a
Because
fish.
Poseidon can also rule the skies. I feel like because he can make it rain, which means lightning's
Mm.
involved there too. Because I was gonna say lightning, but I was just like I feel like it's a package deal.
But
But yeah,
Vampire Edition.
yeah, but Vampire Edition for sure. That's why I said flying. If I could fly and do all that, that'd be badass. Um, what's your most prized possession?
Um.
The Gucci necklace Anthony gave me when he asked me out.
Okay, make me want to die. It's so cute. I would say. I think.
Me. Say me.
Okay, Avani.
Avani's your most prized possession.
Yes, she's so valuable. I'm gonna sell her for millions of dollars.
Oh.
Wait. I would say my puppies. I literally would die for my puppies.
For sure, I love dogs. Mine would either be my reptiles or my hair because if someone shaved my hair off, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
That is true.
It's very
I
true.
didn't
The
think
hair
about
is
that.
important. Hair is very important. Who do you admire the most?
My
You.
parents.
Me?
Hmm.
Oh, thanks, Larray. I
And
admire you too,
Avani.
man.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't know what to say.
I say my parents.
Wait, oh, that's cute.
I love my parents.
It's a kid.
What's the best advice you ever got,
Everything happens for a reason.
That's good.
Joski?
I would say don't be sad over things you can't control.
Yup.
Also true.
Mhm.
Yeah, the best advice I ever got was, maybe, kind of to keep my head on straight and not to worry about all of the bullshit because you get wrapped up in the bullshit really easily.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably say that. And what are you most proud of?
Where I'm at today.
Where am I today? Perfect answer. What about you, Laura?
Um, I'm proud of being able to help people that watch me like come out of like depression and find like a source of happiness. That's what I'm very proud of
Good.
doing. Yeah,
Proud
I feel
of
like
being
I feel
alive
like
today.
that too.
I'd probably say the same with Avani. I'd probably say I'm the most proud of like where I'm at today and like how many people I inspire and like make happy
Yeah.
and like
Whoa!
I think that's like a special role in the job that we play. It feels like a job, but at the same time it feels like a family at the same
Yeah,
time. The love that you kind of or the relationship you build with the people that support you. And
I
I think
agree.
it's
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
that's that the establishment of that is kind of what I'm most proud of.
I agree.
When are you most inspired? I'm gonna start off by saying when I watch either movies or like music documentaries.
I would say, oh, that's a good one. Um, I don't know. It just comes to me whenever I'm feeling like creative. It will just come.
Do you ever watch like YouTube videos just to like catch inspiration? Or
No, not really. I think it just literally comes to me.
yeah,
Or like I'll listen to like a song or like I don't know, it literally just comes to me. I could be listening to a song or watching a
yeah, same.
movie or just anything, and if I like get like an idea, I'll be like, ding dong.
No, for real. You always have to write that idea down in the moment. Otherwise, it's gone like that, and you'll forget it for the rest of the time. Things just come to you. Sometimes they come to me when I'm like literally like laying in bed, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to write this down.
Yeah.
What about you, Avani? When are you most inspired?
I think I'm most inspired because I love being busy,
Hmm.
but being busy with like things that I like to do. And when I'm not doing anything, I think that inspires me to work towards something else to keep my mind busy because I can't just be sitting around or I will actually go crazy. And so whenever I'm like by myself, just sitting down and like not doing anything or have anything planned, I come up with all of these ideas of what I can be doing instead of sitting there.
This is a great answer. Holy shit. Uh, my last and final question is going to be, who and what makes you laugh no matter what?
I don't
I'd probably say Baron. My roommate Baron never fails to make me laugh because he's just funny looking.
um I would say my roommate Mario. He's so funny.
Mario's hilarious.
I would say probably Anthony just because he's probably with me during the times where I'm not doing my best, and he always has something to just say that can
Yeah.
make me completely forget about what I was thinking about. And it could be the dumbest thing. He could breathe, and I'd probably laugh. So
He's
honestly, I don't
hilarious.
really know.
That's just
Anthony's
called
dream, man.
love, girl.
That is love, man.
That's just love.
Sometimes you're just infatuated by it, and you're just like, ah, wow, you're so funny.
Literally, me 24/7 needs to stop.
All right, and then the second question, I guess, in the question was, what makes you laugh no matter what? Is there something is there like a general topic that you never just fails you to make you laugh?
um I think I'm gonna I'm thinking about it now and I'm laughing.
Well,
Um, it's literally just the video. It's just a video of Drake literally well, it's a Drake lookalike, and it's like him shaking his head.
the BBL Dre.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
No.
If you show me that video, I'll literally laugh because that's literally all I do nowadays.
Do you know? Does anybody know the TikTok account Will Uzi?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
That kid is the funniest motherfucker on the planet, and I don't know why.
I'll check
Bro,
him out.
I feel like very ironic like humor is just so funny where they like make fun of like when people make fun of like either like band kids or just like kids in high school, like that general topic just never fails to make me laugh because it's always either like really accurate or like so bad that it's hilarious.
Right.
But then again, like I feel like everyone in high school was just so bad that it was funny no matter what. Because no two people were the same, which is what I think high school was both perfect and terrible for.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Whereas in LA, I feel like a lot of the people are the same, and I think that's a lot better for you to expect from
Yeah.
people now that now that we're in an environment where everyone kind of if like feels the same. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And with that being said, I might have taken up a little bit more time than I was supposed to, but thank you guys truly
You
for
know what?
talking with me.
I
I
Thank
had a
really
blast.
you.
I
thank
feel
you
like I
for
got to know
having
you a
us.
little
I
bit
really
more.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel
Thank
like I
you.
got to know you guys a little bit more, and that makes me feel great. So thank
Oh,
you so much for
stop
taking the
it. You're
time.
making me blush.
Thank you. I
Well,
had so much fun.
you guys all have an amazing day. To all of you, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Avani, Chase, I love y'all both so much.
Love
XOXO,
you.
I'm out this bit.
Bye, Larray.
All
Bye,
right.
Avani. Thank you for joining. I
Bye. Thank
appreciate it.
you.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you.
thank you guys so much for joining. I know we missed one of our guests today, and that is Miss Charlie. She couldn't be here today. She's a little busy, but we're going to be doing more of these Facebook audio sessions, so make sure to follow my Facebook and tag in for more. She's going to be coming back with us soon. We're going to be able to do a bunch of these, and I enjoy talking to you guys and talking to my friends and giving you guys a little more perspective on my life and our stories and stuff like that. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And keep an eye out for Teenage Heartbreak Baby coming out in 9 hours and 15 minutes. Let's go! Have a great rest of your day. I love you. Bye!